Okay, we're up to mitzvah number 6. This is a mitzvah that's again in Parshas Boy, and it's found in Perek Yud Beis, Pasuk Ches. It's a mitzvah say also that had to do. It's a performative mitzvah that had to do when the people when we had the Beis Hamikdash. Now it says in the Torah again about the Karban Pesach, v'ochlos habasar b'layla zeh, and they shall eat the meat that night. B'layla zeh, that night. So now is a mitzvah. If you eat the meat of the Karban Pesach, by the way, Karban Pesach, all you had to eat was a kazayas. That was all you had to do. Really, it was like it was supposed to be a finishing up the meal. It was almost like it was a dessert. That's right. In fact, what do we have today in its place? The Afikomen is supposed to take the place. Now, there was a mitzvah when you brought the Karban Pesach. You also brought another carbon, another sacrifice called a shlomim. And in fact, we eat like an egg, which is supposed to be like some type of huh? Yeah, really, what we're supposed to really your meal was supposed to be the shlomim. And what happened was you ate the Karban Pesach at the end, which was supposed to be like the dessert. Now, again, all you had to do, if you ate, by the way, even a kazayas of the Karban Pesach during the day, then you did an aveira, right? Now, you have to eat it the way when it says you have to eat it. It has to be, cooked. We called it. Well, we'll see soon in the next mitzvah, but it had to be roasted. If you ate it, and we're going to see if you ate it uncooked, also you got an aveira. So it had to be cooked, and it had to be roasted, specifically roasted over a fire, and it had to be eaten with matzah and with moror, because we say al matzah isu moroirim yoichluhu. Now, if you didn't have matzah moror, that was not going to be the end of the mitzvah. You had to, it was supposed to, but if you didn't, you still brought the Karban Pesach, you ate the Karban Pesach. And like we said, the mitzvah is to eat it when you're you're supposed to eat it when you're full. Because you were supposed to be considered ala saiva, already satisfied. And when you ate it, it says when you ate it, you also used to say halal. So Klal Yisrael, the Jewish people, when they ate it, that's when they said their halal. So when we have our whole meal, we had this whole in the middle of the thing. We have a halal somewhere in the middle of the meal. That's the way we're supposed to do it. Halal, and then you're supposed. It would be interesting. We would have, let's say, by Shulchan Aruch, a whole halal going on. But that's really what we do. Say a little halal before, and you only could eat it up until the morning, up until sunrise. Now, no, chatzos is something that the rabbis. Midnight is something that the rabbis added to make sure that we would not go too far. But really, you were allowed to do it all the way until you're allowed to finish all the way to the morning. Anything that's left over, we'll see later on how you have to get rid of it. But bottom line is, you're supposed to finish it up. And if, let's say, a guy fell asleep, can't go back and eat, he's done. So you have to eat it right in the beginning of the night, and both males, females had to be part of this mitzvah.